I'm here, you're here, I'm ready. Are you ready? Because if you're not, that's too bad. Welcome to another episode of Primetime Sportz. I'm Malik Brown. With all that's going on, I haven't heard a lot about the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Well, here at Primetime, we'll love to honor all the women who are and have been affected by breast cancer. We encourage you all to keep fighting and stay strong through your journeys. I also encourage everyone to wear pink this month to show respect to those fighting breast cancer. You see, I have mine on. This month also starts the beginning of women's basketball practice. Things are a little different now for them since there are no seniors on the team. Our own Deacon David Schiele gives us more details.
The women's basketball team recently began fall practice, and while stars like Madison Newby and Jada Lewis return, there is no shortage of fresh faces. The 2017 Lady Panthers roster features 9 new players.
You know, I think we've got more enthusiasm. I think we're a little bit more athletic.
We get along pretty well. I think we just have to learn to play together a little better, but we're getting better every day.
We're tough. I think we have a lot of leaders. We have a lot of people who have a lot of personality and stuff. We don't have that chemistry that other teams might have, so it just takes everybody all together, want to win, working hard, getting extra work in. We're going to have to come together and really work harder than most teams have to work because we are all new.
Now, yes, there are a plethora of new players on this women's basketball team, but Coach Baldwin tells me as long as they're playing on this court, the system's not going to change.
The system is pretty much the same. Yeah, we run a lot of the same plays and trying to do the same things. We want to get to the free throw line. We want to get the ball inside. We want to drive it, be able to pass, good passers, and move. You know, I think defensively we're going to be much better. I think we're quicker, we're longer, more athletic, and I think we're going to be able to push the ball down the floor a little bit more. I think, the biggest question mark, I think, is on the inside. I think we've got to answer some questions there.
Your first chance to see the new team will be next Thursday at GSU Jam. For Primetime Sportz, I'm David Schiele.
Thank you, David. Like you said, if you want a glimpse of both the women's and men's basketball team, come out to the annual GSU Gym next Thursday at 6. You know, I feel like we don't show enough love to the soccer team, and they really deserve it. So guess what I did? I brought our own soccer analyst, Gwan Day, to talk some soccer. How you doing, Gwan?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you know better than anybody else, how's the team doing so far?
I am actually very proud of the team, and I think Georgia State students should also be proud of the men's soccer team. They are absolutely amazing right now. They played 12 games so far into the season, and they won 8 games, and they have 4 losses. And comparing this with last season, when they played 12 games, they had 7 wins and 5 losses, which means we won 1 more game this season. And last week, Saturday, we played against our biggest rival, Georgia Southern, 3-1 at their home. So that's a great win. Yes, definitely. And we've scored a total of 20 goals so far, which is also great. And we're actually on ranking 55th, right, nationwide. Okay. So that's amazing. And that's also the highest ranking of all the Sunbelt Conference teams. So I think the team is doing great so far.
Okay. So, I know you know this too. Who's the player that stood out the most?
So, honestly, everyone is best. Everyone is talented. But Rashid Al-Arape, you've seen his name everywhere. Primetime Sportz Show, Signal, even on GSU Panther social network pages. He scored a total of 8 goals, including games against Wake Forest, Winthrop. So, he's doing amazing right now. He's having a great season. And I'm sure we can expect more from him for the rest of the season. Okay. Moving on from forward to defenders or midfielders, Lucas Joyner, number 12, is a defending midfielder. I think he has amazing skills. Well, skills, I mean passes. His long passes are just amazing. They're spectacular. The accuracy of his long passes are, I don't even know how to describe it. He just delivers it right to the player in front of the goal. He's like, there you go. Yes, that's how he is. His long passes are just amazing. Also, not to mention, Yannick Horn, our senior goalkeeper, he's kept 4 clean sheets so far and has done amazing saves throughout the game. So he's another quality player we have on our squad. And like I said, every player on the squad is amazing.
That's
so
good,
yeah.
That's good. So they started their conference play last week, and they're going to continue to play Sun Belt teams throughout the rest of the season now. How do you think we match up with those teams?
I think we'll do really good. I'm actually expecting them to go to NCAA because, first of all, tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m., they're playing against Howard at home. And actually, last year, on the same exact date, 14th of October, they played against Howard at Washington. Okay. But they won 3-1. So tomorrow's game is going to be amazing. The only game I'm concerned of is against Coastal Carolina because we played against them twice last season and we lost both of them. And the biggest one was where we played them against Coastal Carolina in Sun Belt Conference Championship, and we lost to them 1-0. So that was very sad, but I hope this season is another opportunity for them to, bring revenge to Coastal Carolina and go to NCAA.
Right.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, people. Thank you, Gowon. Make sure if you want to keep it with the soccer team, check out Gowon's highlight videos on our YouTube page. Usually, athletes are good at other things besides the sports they play. Some players like to rap on their free time. Some like to do community service. Atlanta Braves player Micah Johnson, he's kind of different. He paints on his free time. And if you want to, you can check it out at the Woodruff Art Center. Here's a preview of reporter Caleb Johnson's interview with Micah.
Love of the game, for sure. I mean, I was playing baseball since I was little. I was obsessed with it, and I still am. But painting is another thing I've become obsessed with, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's just different stages in life. I mean, I found two passions that I love more than anything, really, and it just keeps me going every single day. I want to inspire people and make their brains think a little differently. Atlanta's such a diverse area, a diverse city, and it's in the South, but it's not like the South. Like people think about, I grew up in Indiana. I thought the South was, this town I read about from 1960s, and I would come down here. It's way more diverse than any place I've ever been. So I think this message, it really connects to the people of Atlanta.
Thank you, Caleb. Besides this reporting thing, I really don't know what I could possibly be good at. I've tried basketball, weightlifting, even rapping. But wait. I know something that y'all can't beat me in, and that's 2K. So if you think you have what it takes, add me on PlayStation Network. My name is Jordan_Retro41. And as you can see, I'm ready whenever. I think I'm done ranting for this week. If you want to keep up with our content, like and subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at Primetime Sportz with a Z. And don't forget to wear your pink this month. I'm Malik Brown. Have a blessed week.